Joining me to look at this issue is the lawyer Adewale Ajadi, who joins me via Skype. Thank you for joining us. Now, of course, the social media bill is something that has been on for a while now in Nigeria. I recall that Nigerians reacted negatively towards this bill. Now, at the onset of the hashtag #EndSARS protest and also the hijacking of this protest, which of course led to the loss of lives and properties. Now, what's your take on the moves by the government to control the social media space?
Well, while it's understandable, I don't think it's advisable to do it in the manner they're choosing to do it. We have a wonderful, well, you can't say wonderful, but we have an opportunity to really do this with young people and do it properly. Any kind of law that is done that criminalizes young people unnecessarily is going to be very dangerous. And what we have seen in the past few weeks has taught us that we should work with each other to create the kind of climate that is necessary, the kind of laws that are necessary to make sure that people's productive energies are engaged and the best responsible behaviors are engaged. And to do that, the government has to design something. There's nothing wrong with setting the boundaries of what can be at risk for national security and all other things that are critical. But they have to do it along with the young people. Have a cross-section of them help to design this. It's very important to note that we rarely ever change by design. So this is an opportunity to change by design, to engage the people who are challenging, possibly not everybody, but a cross-section that is looking at this issue and let them be involved in designing the solution rather than making the problem, so that we can clearly create the conditions where those who are bent on creating trouble and destroying our society are distanced away from the majority of people who don't want that kind of outcome. So it's going to be very incumbent on government to do this, not by us doing this top-down, by us doing it through the legislature, which is not quite representative of young people as it should be, but doing it along with them and setting up a process where the design can be properly configured and exposing them to the criminal the national security implications, and possibly helping them understand the responsibilities that they bear for creating the society that they want to live in. This should not be done to them, it should be done with them.
Now, Ajadi, I can see that the basis of your point is on balance. That is, the federal government should try as much as possible to relate with the Nigerian youth, to the Nigerians generally, and to ensure that they carry them along. But there's a popular saying that says power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Do you not think a situation where the governments begin to, take a deeper look into the social media use, don't you think it will get to a point where there will be total restriction for social media use in Nigeria?
And that's the danger, and I don't agree with that. What I'm saying to you is that we can every country has a degree of regulation of media and social media as well, including the United States, but they do it based on their culture. We must not forget that this is also a creative opportunity for young people. So government cannot do this. If government is intending to do this by its own concerns alone, that will be dangerous and it will backfire. And the laws will not age very well on the books. What they need to do, and I'm not saying carry them along, that's a very loaded term. I'm talking about redesigning this so that it's fit for purpose, involving people who are going to be utilized, who understand social media far better than a lot of people that are designing the regulation, getting them engaged into understanding what are their concerns. There's nothing wrong with different sides understanding each other, even if they disagree, and doing something that can be fit for our purpose. What the last few weeks has taught us is that we don't listen enough to each other, we don't engage enough with each other, we don't involve young people enough in our solutions. So I'm not just saying balance, I'm saying redesign. And I'm saying get young people involved in the design of a solution. rather than making them only engage when there's a problem.
Thank you very much, Ajadi, for that detailed analysis, and thank you for joining us at this time.
Thank you very much for inviting me.